Just as I'm about to give him an answer, a lone face pressed against the living room window causes me to let out a startled gasp. Did Doyle follow us here? Hello, and welcome back to apartment number 9. I wanted so badly to get some type of good ending for Akuji because I just felt so bad. So if you are new here, there are 2 episodes before this one. This is the 3rd one. And welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and if not, I hope this makes your day just a little bit better, or something brightens up your day today, because I know I've been having some gloomy days myself lately, but with the power of forgiveness and love, I'm having a better day today. So I'm hoping to put some of that positivity and love towards you guys. So I was gonna start where we don't let him in the apartment. However, I want to see if this changed anything, if we stayed home instead of going out and with Akuji when he goes to his audition. So let me put my headset on, because I always forget to put the headset on because I'm weird. And let's get started. Let's stay home.
Well, make sure you remember to use the bathroom before you go in this time. You don't want a repeat of...
Yeah, as if I needed a reminding of that, thank you.
Don't throw it in his face, whatever it is.
The Code Yellow incident.
Leah, I don't even want to know what that is. I know it's kind of mean, but I can't really resist teasing him when he reacts so adorably.
You just had to go and say it, didn't you?
Oh God, yeah. You shouldn't tease people about their little embarrassments and stuff. Oh no, I hit the save thing. How do I get out of it? How do I get out of that? Wait, how do I get out of it? Thank you. Y'all know it's always scuff with me. Throwing up a middle finger without glancing back at me, Akuji storms off, exaggerated stomps, leaving me chuckling by myself in amusement. Later that evening. If everything's still the same, I probably will skip it.
It's not a definite, but a recall is better than a straight up nope, don't you think?
Okay, so this is still the same.
I'd say it's pretty.
And I'm not going to put y'all through the Schmecks talk again.
Up, huh?
I promise I won't put you guys through the Schmecks talk anymore, because it's just too awkward. It's so bad. Yeah, fiddling with my sketching pencil, staring down at my artist's impression of the strange guy outside, only half paying attention to what Akuji has to say. I guess I should probably try to be a little more supportive, but it's so hard to muster up the energy.
Yep, well, it's something. And like you've always said, little things lead to big things. As I can demonstrate to you if you come around later.
That's okay, Akuji. You've done enough.
Ugh, not if you're going to make cringy jokes like that.
Yeah, you've done enough. And that was mean, Leah. Like, she couldn't just say, oh, no, thank you, I'm not in the mood tonight, babe, or something. She's so mean. She's kind of cold a little bit.
Come on, you know you love it, really.
And for the record, you're nowhere near as big as you think you are.
Wow. Now we all know. That was... Okay, Leah. Okay, so maybe that was too cruel. But he knows I didn't mean it.
Ouch. You know I'm a grower, not a shower, my darling. Anyways, that's not what you told me the other night.
Let me tell you something, men. A lot of men are embarrassed of being a grower, not a shower. Let me tell you something. Them growers are scary. Y'all bet, you ladies, you lovely ladies, if you guys meet the perfect person to give your body to, just know them growers are scary. You better watch yourself. I'm so serious. A small growl comes rumbling from my stomach as I place the pencil in my mouth. Excuse me. Start sucking on it impatiently, wondering where the heck my food has gotten to.
Oh, I gotta go. I think my pizza arrived.
So
Okay,
this is pretty much all the same. Before he can finish his sentence, I've already ended the call, dashing off across the living room to satiate my appetite for some tasty, cheesy goodness.
Hello?
Smashing the answering button from my apartment entry door, I eagerly await the response.
I've got your purse.
Okay, so
I
he's
think
just
I've
gonna
got your
tell
purse.
us.
I found it outside.
He's just gonna tell us he got our purse.
Okay. You can come up.
She's looking
Sorry
for a weapon.
Sorry to be a bother. I just happened to find it.
Great.
So
yeah, it is.
So we can skip past this.
Right. Of course you do.
Yeah, we can skip past all this.
Thanks again.
I know I'm leaving it in here and whatever and stuff, but it's just, this is just the third thing. I just want to see what happens after, when we tell him no, he can't come in. That's all. So I'm kind of skipping it to this. So we're gonna skip it to the part where
it's just nice to talk to a fellow human. Makes me feel like I exist. See you then.
Yeah, so we're gonna skip it to this part right here where he's basically asking for us to invite him in, basically with his eyes. He's not asking, but you know, he's, oh well, I'm sorry, it's awfully chilly outside and I have no money and nowhere to go and nowhere to stay, so goodbye. But anyways, we're not gonna let him in, let him leave. Despite the feeling awful about turning him away, I know it's for the best. Doyle might seem like a humble stranger, but I really don't know a single thing about him. And what would Akuji, I can say Akuji, Akuji, you know, whatever he wants to pronounce his name as, but I've heard two people now pronounce his name differently, so I'm just gonna stick with Akuji. What would Akuji say if he knew I'd let a strange man I've been staring at into my apartment for drinks? I can only imagine the fuss he'd make.
See you. Good luck with everything.
Wearing a pitiful smile, I wave him away, but he doesn't turn around to look at me as he trudges down the corridor. I hold my ground, not wanting to take my eyes off him until I know he has certainly left the floor. Every haggard step he takes steals another breath away from my chest. Come on, hurry up and leave already. Just as I'm willing him to disappear, Doyle suddenly spins around, staring at me through dampened eyes, as though pleading for me to change my mind. Oh, this is why I'm glad there's nothing like this has ever happened to me, because I can't deal with this. I can't deal with that. Absolutely not. Let him leave, because we know what happens when he gets inside. Biting my tongue and clenching my fists with an uncomfortable mixture of resolve and shame, I retreat back to my apartment, closing the door to Doyle. I hope that my heart can take seeing him. I'm trying not to cough. Oh, my heart can take seeing him out of my window again tomorrow morning. Maybe I should phone Akuji and let him know about this. Okay, so we changed the timeline now. Usually we invite him in for drinks and, you know, he does weird stuff.
What's up, Buttercup? Miss me already?
Hey, sorry to call you so late.
No, changed your mind about my offer?
You wish. I've got to get up for work in the morning. No, I just wanted to tell you about something really odd that just happened.
You rang me just for that? You're insane. It's like 2 a.m., Leah. I was half asleep.
Hold the phone. Akuji. It was okay for her to call you if it meant she was going to reverse cowgirl on you. But it's not okay for her to call you when something that she deems important is. Okay, now all of a sudden, it's not about the schmecks, the awkward schmecks that you've been giving her for I don't know how long. It's about the freaking something that happened to her that she wants to talk to you about. And now it's 2 a.m., Leah. I'm half asleep. Men, I swear, don't be like this.
Yeah, but trust me, you're gonna want to hear this.
And it couldn't wait until a more normal time?
I mean, technically, my life could be in danger.
Seriously? Well, go on then. What is it?
We shouldn't have to tell you our lives are in danger, men.
You know that strange guy who stands on the street all day?
Oh man, not this again. Will you quit obsessing over him already? Anyone would think you're stalking the dude. You do realize you're talking to your boyfriend about your new lover?
Ugh,
got a point
don't
too.
be a dick, Akuji. The guy turned up outside my apartment, claiming to have found my purse outside.
Which to me is still weird.
He what? When? Please tell me you didn't let him in, Leah.
Especially because she didn't leave the apartment today. We stayed home today. So it is still weird that he somehow still found our purse outside.
Just now. Well, earlier tonight, actually. But then he came back.
What do you mean he came back?
I buzzed him in the first time, because when I looked for my purse, it was missing. He handed it back to me, I gave him some money as a thank you for finding it, and then he left. I sat down to eat my pizza, and then he just showed up again a minute ago, saying he'd use the money I gave him to buy me a gift.
Okay, that's normal.
I guess.
It was only some cheap whiskey, which he'd already cracked open.
Still, don't you think that's kinda weird? He didn't break in, did he?
No, he said the door was still open downstairs.
Which I didn't believe that either.
I think he wanted me to invite him in. The poor guy seemed really lonely. Do you think I'm a bad person for sending him away?
What? Not at all. You absolutely did the right thing, Leah. For all you know, he could have assaulted you and robbed the place. Listen, do you want me to come over? You know, just to make sure he's not still hanging around?
No, that's fine. You get some sleep. I'll come over after work tomorrow if you're free.
Well, at least he checked on her. I mean, like, he's actually showing concern. I mean, it took her having to say, you know, my life is in danger. But, you know, at least he checked.
All right, if you insist. Just make sure you call me if he comes back, okay? I can't help worrying about you when you live all alone.
And this is why we invest in cameras and security. Just for this reason alone.
I'll be fine. It's not like I live in the middle of nowhere. So I'll see you tomorrow then?
Trust me when I say a ring doorbell and a ring camera on it can definitely save your life.
Sure, make it about an hour later than usual, because I've got to pick up some stuff after work. Or just let yourself in. Either way's fine by me. Don't work too hard. Who am I kidding? You never do.
That's messed up.
Asshole.
I mean, he's got a
Love
point.
you too.
Yeah. Nighty-night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
He's got a point, Leah. You don't be working. Heaving a sigh, I ended my call and climbed into bed for the night, and an image of Doyle invading my mind as I drift off to sleep. Then morning time comes.
Ugh.
The moment my alarm goes off, I groan and haul myself out of bed. I can't afford to be late again. Strangely, when I glance out the window habitually, my new friend appears to be absent from the street below. Perhaps I really hurt his feelings. Now you care? No, you don't care. I mean, honestly, I feel like this is probably what Leah would have done in the first place. I just did the other one for content, and I'm gonna go back through that route because I want to tell him to leave and see what happens. It seems odd not seeing him down there in that usual spot. Excuse me. I sure hope he's okay. Later that evening. The day passes without an incident, and I arrive at Akuji's feeling slightly exhausted from dealing with my overly energetic class. As I put my key into the door and push, the door comes flying open, pulling me forward as I stumbled into Akuji's arms.
Look who it is. Someone's eager to see me.
If you didn't open the door while I was opening it, Akuji.
Do you have to keep doing that? I swear, one day you're gonna forget to catch me. Then I'll wind up flat on my face, and you'll get a kick in the balls.
And you would deserve it. You would 100% deserve it.
Promises.
Rolling my eyes at him, I throw my coat and bag down in the hallway, lacking the energy to bother hanging either item properly.
That's it. Just treat my place like your personal dumping ground.
Oh, Akuji. You've been with her for a while. You know what you're getting into.
Oh, bite me.
If you insist.
You asked for it, Leah. With one swift motion, Akuji wraps me up in his arms from behind before I even had a chance to react. His warm breath hitting my bare neck sends me tingling shivers down my spine. Sends tingling shivers down my spine. Then his teeth slowly sinks into my skin as he nibbles gently.
How's that?
I'd be lying if I said that it didn't feel good, but I'm hardly gonna admit that to him so he can claim victory over me. And besides, I've got more important things on my mind right now.
Hey, you know that homeless guy?
Eventually you gotta stop. You gotta stop starting conversations with, remember the homeless guy? He told you his name. His name is Doyle. So you could at least be like, hey, Doyle, that's his name.
Really? Now? I'm trying to be all sexy for you here. You want me to roleplay as that dude or something? Because I've got to tell you, that's not a fantasy that does a whole lot for me.
I don't think anybody wants to, if you're out there, don't tell me in the comment sections though. Just put a thumbs up if you would want your man to roleplay a homeless man and you're the girl that helps him, or if you want your girl to play a homeless girl. I don't see how that works. You know what? Don't tell me. Just put a thumbs up in the comment section if you do stuff like that, or if you want to do something like that. Just God, because it don't sound like what are you gonna be like? Oh, sir, can you give me some change? I'll give you some change if you work for it. Don't. Oh God.
Idiot.
Breaking free from his grasp, I turned to face him with a serious stare.
He's gone.
Huh? What do you mean he's gone?
I mean, he's gone. As in, disappeared, vanished into thin air. Gone.
I mean, that should be a good thing for you, Leah, so you don't feel bad.
And you're telling me this because?
Well, don't you think it's kind of strange? He was down there every single day. He comes over to help me out, I turn him away, and now he's nowhere to be seen. I mean, what if something's happened to him?
Is it me, or is the music kind of overly loud? Let me turn it down again. You see, I turned the music down once before. It won't go down. Hey. I don't want to turn it off, but I just want to turn it down. Music just seems kind of overly loud for no reason.
He probably just moved on. I wouldn't worry about it. Your fascination with the damn guy was starting to make me anxious anyways. Anyone would think you had a thing for him the way you kept staring out the window all the damn time.
Got a point about that one too.
Oh, is somebody jealous?
I didn't mean it like that. It's just not healthy, you know?
I mean, jealous in a good way, not a Kazuichi way.
I think you're jealous. Scared I'm gonna turn feral and run off into the night with my new flame, Akuji?
Sorry if y'all hear the car, I got the window open.
Not at all.
Is that a fact?
A mischievous glint appears in Akuji's eyes that catches me off guard slightly.
Mm-hmm. I think you'll find you won't be running anywhere.
Oh, he's about to tear it up tonight. You didn't give him none last night. My heart skips a beat as a smug smirk creeps across his face, bracing for impact as Akuji charges at me and swiftly lifts me into the air, my legs flailing in an attempt to reach the ground.
Put me down.
As you wish, my princess.
In the bedroom, of course. Oh, wait, no. In the living room, of course. Popping me down roughly on the sofa, Akuji pins me with ease, and I greet him with a false glare of contempt.
See? Told you. You're gonna stay right here with me.
Leaning in until our noses almost touch, Akuji steals my lips with a loving... Steals, Voya? Really? Seals my lips with a loving kiss. Kiss him back. That's your boyfriend. Unable to stand... Ew. Ew. Unable to stand it any longer, I kiss him back with double the passion, moaning softly as he slips his tongue past my lips. The smell of his aftershave. What? What are you shaving? The aftershave on his legs? What, he had leg hair? Is that what it was? Knuckle hair? Is that what it was? There's just no way. Aftershave. Look at his face. That's baby smooth. Unbelievable. I can't believe they're gonna say some aftershave. Combined with the gentle caress of his tongue is enough to cause a familiar heat to flare up in my cheeks.
You want to move upstairs, or should I just give it to you right here?
See, even when he said that, it's just... Honestly, be honest with me, y'all. Akuji looks like he's 15. I'm just saying. He just looks like 15. Just as I'm about to give him an answer, a lone face pressed against the living room window causes me to let out a startled gasp. Did Doyle follow us here?
What? I was only asking. We don't have to go any further if you're not feeling it right now.
And to be honest, it looks like we're on like the second floor. What? How is he up there? I'm sorry.
No, it's not that. Look.
Pointing frantically in the direction of the window, my heart starts pounding violently in my chest.
What's wrong with you? There's nothing there. If you don't want to do this, you can just tell me instead of making up random excuses, Leah.
Clearly hurt by my abrupt rejection of his advances, Akuji climbs off of me, making off for the kitchen as he mutters to himself in irritation. I'm not going crazy. I know I saw Doyle peering through the window just now. Shoot. Did I even remember to lock the door? I mean, the best way to check and see if you locked the door is to not walk out of it. Sprinting towards the front door in a state of distress, I almost collide with the rugged figure in the hallway.
Sorry, it was open and
This
I saw you acting
man.
funny inside. So I thought to see if you needed any help.
This man followed us. You saw us acting funny inside, and you so-called... You wouldn't see it if you were looking through the window, sir. No, he's crazy.
I'm fine, so stop following me and get out.
Screaming at him hysterically, I attempt to push him back out of the house, adrenaline pumping through my veins.
But this place is...
My boyfriend's. So please leave us alone or I'll call the police.
Right, like you just legit stalker?
But...
I don't care. Leave. Now.
Wow. Slamming the door shut in his face, I make sure I lock it immediately that time and storm off towards the kitchen. I have to say into the kitchen. Before I can make it there, I almost run right into Aku.
You okay there, Leah? You look really worked up. Here, I made you a drink since you seemed kind of pissed off with me.
So poor Akuji. Like it's so sad because look how sweet he looks. He looks adorable. If I could get a boyfriend that wears overalls and paints his nails and stuff, oh my god, the outfits that I would try to make up for him is insane. And the outfits that he make up for himself, like could you imagine, look at Akuji right now and imagine him in some pink. Oh my god, he would be too cute. He would just be, oh my god, I would eat him up literally.
I know I'm not always the greatest listener, but I'm here for you if you need to talk. I love you, Leah.
Oh, Akuji words bring me such comfort that my eyes begin to fill with tears as I fling my arms around him, hugging him tightly.
There. It's all going to be all right.
Oh, stroking my hair as I return my embrace, as he, returns my embrace. Akuji tries his best to soothe me. With each passing moment, I feel myself gradually melting away into his arms. This is all I need. I don't want to think about Doyle for another second. Akuji love surrounds me completely, erasing every trace of Doyle from my mind.
I love you too, Akuji. Please don't ever let me go.
Look at Akuji. He's just too cute, especially when he has a little smirk on his face. What is it? Oh, our embrace A. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to see if I can get 2 more endings. One, I'm going to stop the stuff, us kissing and stuff. I'm not going to kiss him back or whatever. And then I'm going to go the route with Doyle and see if I can get a different route with Doyle if I tell him to leave instead of stay.